Again, Mr. Brooks, I absolutely want you present in the courtroom, but that is for you to decide at this point.
The trial of Darrell Brooks starts with disruptions as the defendant represents himself.
And we begin with this story at 9. Decorum derailed. The man accused of killing 6 and injuring more than 60 others during last year's Waukesha Christmas parade was removed from the courtroom before jury selection could begin.
Eventually, Darrell Brooks watched from another courtroom today. Sam Kramer sat in this afternoon. He joins us live now from Waukesha, where this process will resume tomorrow, Sam.
Yeah, hi there, Ben and Steph. Only 41 potential juror candidates were even questioned here at the Waukesha County Courthouse. 7 have already been struck for cause by Judge Jennifer Doro's order. We can't share with you the questions they were asked or even how they responded. What we can say is that day 1 was eventful. After a morning marred with interruptions.
I'm not a child. I don't need to be put in a holding cell until cooler heads prevail.
The efforts by Mr. Brooks over the last few hearings has been nothing but an attempt by him to delay, at times to make a mockery of our justice system.
Jury selection in the murder trial of Darrell Brooks eventually began around 2:45 Monday afternoon, with Brooks, who is representing himself, seated at the defense table in the courtroom next door.
Again, Mr. Brooks, I absolutely want you present in the courtroom, but that is for you to decide at this point.
Judge Jennifer Doro opted to include Brooks through video chat, muting his microphone during the voir dire process. At times, Brooks covered his head with his suit coat and rested his head on the table, which we can't show you due to media restrictions. In a little less than 4 hours, the court questioned 41 potential jurors, striking 7 for cause by the end of the day. Judge Doro says she wants a pool of 36 so that both sides can challenge or remove jurors as needed. So here's what to watch for tomorrow. A little more than 60 potential juror candidates will be right back here at the courthouse at 8:30 tomorrow morning to go through the same line of questioning. I spoke with Waukesha County District Attorney Susan Opper after today's hearing finally concluded a little bit after 6:30. She said she expects the jury selection process to wrap up tomorrow with opening statements to actually begin on Wednesday. And also tomorrow, Judge Doro will decide on a motion from Darrell Brooks to strike each of the 41 jurors interviewed today. We're live in Waukesha. Sam Kramer, FOX 6 News.
We'll see if he stays in the courtroom tomorrow. All right, Sam, thanks.